Hey, Joe's Bus Train Plan Lift Adventures is back, and welcome to the service number 5 from Dudley to Kingswinford, which is operated by Diamond buses, and we are starting at the temporary Dudley interchange. And we're on our way to Kingswinford. Now, part of the video is covered on the 226 because obviously it starts at in the same position where the 5 starts outside the Evolve campus. So there is no need to remedy by doing another video with the 5, and then we can add the last bit on. Which we filmed in 2023. Now, this route dates back to the old Travel West Midlands 205, and it used to continue beyond Dudley to Blackheath. But, however, the route was only short-lived and was shortened Kingswinford to Dudley only. And then in 2018... the service was renumbered to the 5. Diamond did do the 205 on Sunday, running to All Heath, and NXWM ran the 205 every half an hour, but obviously in 2018 it was reduced to an hourly service, as we know today. NXWM continued to operate the 5 service up until the end of 2022, and now the route is operated by Diamond Bus. So Diamond Bus now operate the number 5 service once again, because Diamond did withdraw the 5 to All Heath on Sundays, but now Diamond had returned to operate the service. So here we go, we're on our way to Kingswinford Manor Park, and I just hope you enjoy the journey. Now, Dudley bus interchange is currently closed due to the rebuilding of the new bus terminal, which is going to be very exciting. Whenever that'll be, I'll keep you up to date to show you what's happening at the interchange itself. So here we are. We're now climbing up on the 5, heading towards. We're now heading all the way towards the top end, where we'll turn right to go on towards Kingswinford. So I just hope you enjoy the journey. And so here we go. We're now on our way towards Kingswinford. So I'm now going to take you to my 2023 video, which I did on this corridor. So all you need to do is sit back and relax. I plan to do a new version of the 27 route from Dudley to Wolverhampton, and we're also going to include the 27A at some point, and I'll let you know when I'll be uploading the 27 and 27A. And also I'm planning to do other videos that will be uploaded on this channel real soon, and I might do a full 25 from Dudley to Stourbridge at some point, so I'll let you know when I'll be doing the Dudley to Stourbridge 25. So we've done the we've done the trip on the 17. We are planning for the 18 next, so we are going to plan to do the 18 from Maryhill up to Dudley, and we might plan to do a 229 from Dudley to Bilston. A new version of the 229, and also the 223, which is the other Dudley to Bilston service. And the other Dudley to Bilston service goes by Gornal Wood, while the 229 goes by Tipton. So anyway, we're on our way to Kingswinford via the Russell's Hall estate. Okay then, we are now at the traffic lights in Dudley as we are going to head from Dudley to Kingswinford on the number 5 route. So anyway, here we go. We're now on the approach to the Russell's Hall estate. So we're going to turn right onto Swancote Road. And here it is, Swancote Road. So we have just turned right onto Swancote Road. And we'll then turn left. So we'll turn left at this mini roundabout. So here we go. We're just now turned left. And we are going to head through the Russell's Hall estate. Then we'll go through Russell's Hall Hospital. And then after Russell's Hall Hospital, we'll then go on to High Oak. And then after High Oak, we'll go through the Pensnet Trading Estate and then into Kingswinford Manor Park, where the service will terminate. Now, this service used to be every half an hour when it was the 205. But when it was renumbered the 5, it was reduced to every hour. And remains every hour, as we know today. So here we go. All the way from Dudley to Kingswinford Manor Park. And there will be more and more videos to come real soon on Joe's Bus Trampoline Lift Adventures. Okay then, we're now on the Russell's Hall estate on the number 5 route, Dudley to Kingswinford Manor Park. And we're on our way to Russell's Hall Hospital. Now, when the route was operated by NXWM, the route was allocated to vehicles such as ADL Enviro 200s, which were the main fleet allocation. And there's been Volvo B7 RLE Rider Clips Urban Bodies. And of course there's been the occasion double-decked vehicles. When the route was extended to Stourbridge back in 2019 until 2020, the vehicle allocation was ADL Enviro 200s. But when it was shortened back to Kingswinford Manor Park, it was then back to variety of vehicles. And now Diamond does this service, and the main vehicle allocation to this route is of course street lights. However, there's been a Plaxton Centro that's made appearance on this route. There's been an Optare Solo. Now, if you remember, the Optare Solo's made appearance on the Sunday number 5 route, even when it used to be numbered the 205. And, of course, they've had an ADL Enviro 200 on this one, which was the ex-Clarabelle's MX61 BAV, and the fleet number of that one is 20533. And that's that's the 61 plate ADL Enviro 200. And, of course, there's been the West Midlands Bus Partnership 4243 branded Volvo B7 RLE Rider Clips Urban Body on the number 5 as well. And when this was the 205, they used the old Mercedes buses. If you remember the old Mercedes buses, with National Express, they were amazing buses, but then they got replaced by the Volvo B7 RLEs. So we are now entering the grounds of Russell's Hall Hospital. So we're now at the grounds of Russell's Hall Hospital right now on the number 5 route. And we'll then be joining up with the 226 route, and we'll follow the 226 between Russell's Hall Hospital and High Oak, and the X10 route between Russell's Hall Hospital and the Pensnet Trading Estate. So here's Russell's Hall Hospital right here, and we'll be going to the bus stops outside Russell's Hall Hospital, and then we'll continue on to Kingswinford Manor Park. So here we go. We're on our way to Kingswinford right now, and I just hope you enjoy the journey. And the 205 used to continue beyond Dudley at one time to Blackheath, if you remembered. The route used to continue to Blackheath. and then in 2019 it was extended to Stourbridge when it was the 5 starting at Dudley. And it was a little bit of a similar feel to, if you remembered, with the 311 and the 313, which is now today's 11 and the 11A. The 311 and 313 ran from Dudley to Stourbridge, Walsall to Stourbridge by Dudley, and then it was numbered the 11 and 13 Walsall to Dudley only, and then the 13 number was renumbered the 11A, and then in 2020 the 11A and the 11 was extended to Merry Hill, but that lasted until last year, 2022, and the 11 and the 11A is shortened back to Dudley only. So anyway, we're just coming out of Russellshall Hospital, and we're now on our way towards Kingswinford. So we're now entering the roundabout. So here's the roundabout here, just outside of Russellshall Hospital, and we're now on our way to High Oak. So we're on our way to High Oak, and once we gone through High Oak, we'll then head towards Kingswinford. And when Diamond used to do this before, they used the Denny Start buses. If you remember the Denny Start, the black ones, they had the black Diamond Denny Starts on this route when Diamond did this. And NX also used and when NX was under travel, they used the Volvo B6s, I believe, like the R-Reggies, like R609YON, if you remember that. If you remember that vehicle years ago. So there's been loads of different vehicles with NX on, and of course there was S620 VOA, which was the B6. So anyway, we're now going down towards High Oak on the number 5 route, the old 205, all the way down to Kingswinford, and then we will terminate at Manor Park, Kingswinford. And once we terminated at Kingswinford Manor Park, the number 5 will then head back up to Dudley. So it'll then head back to Dudley to start the route again. Now this route operates Mondays to Saturdays, no service on Sundays, because if you remembered back in 2019, the Sunday service on the number 5 was withdrawn and nothing replaced the service, and the 5 on Sunday used to go to Wallheath Blaze Park, which is now done by the 5A in the weekday. And that runs Mondays to Fridays, and there's no service on Saturdays and Sundays, and of course bank holidays. So here we are, we're now at High Oak, and the 226 is going to turn off to go onto Taldhouse Lane, while we will head down towards Kingswinford. So we'll be heading down to Kingswinford, and so I just hope you enjoy the journey all the way down to Kingswinford on the 5. And the 5A only operates Monday to Friday. The first one from Dudley bus station is at 6:13 in the morning, and the last one being at 6 o'clock in the evening. And then the first one from Wallheath is at 5:43, with the last one being at 6:45 in the morning. So journeys from Wallheath only operate in the morning. So anyway, here we go. We're now en route. Towards Kingswinford Manor Park right now. So here we are at the traffic lights at High Oak. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey all the way to Kingswinford.